That'd be a bit.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Find him, but that's this sort of moves that is gonna tear apart Liquid. I mean, what do you do there if you're backing out? You've just got to do it
more coordinated
with more of you, or like how do you stop Secret from pulling you apart and going in when you're split up like that?
If someone's going to TP and show themselves, the other heroes have to already be way further away. That's the key thing. Or you all just have to TP to that situation. You cannot show one or two heroes, especially they had a ward too, so they saw Koikfa the entire time when he's backing away. And another death for Koikfa. He's really struggling on this lone druid this game. They have to be super. Show themselves, the other heroes have to already be way further away. That's the key thing. Or you all just have to TP to that situation. You cannot show one or two heroes, especially they had a ward too, so they saw Koikfa. So they have to just be very careful of that. And another death for Koikfa. He's really struggling on this lone druid this game.
When they are split up and trying to retreat like that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Timing-wise, okay, just leave just about 1,000 away from having his MKB complete the rest of the components on that courier as it hovers around the shop, waiting for the Demon Edge to be picked up.
I really like that he's keeping the clumsy net too. I think this is one of the best items on carries a lot of the time. It's just that further lockdown, especially when you're playing versus a mobile core.
Dire's top
it could just get him solo kills, right?
Attack.
If he catches Puck with the stun, he can just net him afterwards and be able to get some type of kills. So I personally just think that item is one of the better ones in the game at the moment. Even just not even counting the mana regen, just the fact that you can just net
the stats are great on it as well. You can sort of take away the stats and the item will probably still be pretty powerful.
Yep.
Very, very good stats and regen for sure on top of the active.
Matsu's going to go for a little bit of a safer item choice here. He's going for his BKB so that he doesn't have to worry about a situation like last time. Because now if he does have BKB, he can just BKB and always focus the egg and have no concern about getting chain stunned or feared away or anything like that. So going for the safer route rather than going for a basher. Same thing for Nisha. He's also going for his own BKB just so they don't have to worry about the control. Very close game though, 9-16. Only 1k, less than 1k gold lead. Roche does get scouted. Zai has his courier, I believe, right inside of the pit there.
Would you still say pressure on Liquid though to make something happen? Otherwise those sort of split and pull movements from Matu are only going to get worse to deal with as the game goes on?
It definitely does feel like it, just because of how far behind Koikfa is. Like, his hero is just... It really does feel like it might just be a non-factor in a lot of these situations. They get the silence on him.
He's going to try and step up, but he's going to fight. Pretty charge across from Mickey that comes flying in onto Yapzor. Nice. Keeps Mickey safe. They take out the Earth Spirit. Can they go for anything else here? Mickey did pop the ultimate for this one. And just like the rest of Secret, they're hiding in the trees. Mickey is going to comes flying of the sun onto Zai. They might be able to find a second. Zai, I'll say that, he's actually living with that cookie, the plus 200.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Blinks in for this one. Pots the man to gets out of there. Zai's actually going to buy back. Mickey's getting out of there. He's getting caught. The kisses are coming in, but they've got the stampede pop. They're on the retreat. Yapsor's trying to get in with a rolling ball, and Mickey's still incredible. Mickey, you don't. He kills off Yapsor. That's a dive with the Earth Spirit. Mickey trying to lip a Matu. Blinks in with the BKB. Takes out the Sven. Mickey is gone for 90. And Matu's ready to chase down for more here. Blinking in. Looking towards the back rise. The rest of the team dealing with Boxy. Boxy gets the TP off in time. No, nothing to cancel. And now Matu, the bear, is fighting back. The break as well. Matu loses some of the potential, but he still gets the opportunity to pull it back to safety. Charge forward the cookie on the illusion of the anti-base. Sets up the bear kill. Matu's back in with the mana void. Takes out Insania. A Secret, they punch back. They do need to use the 2 buybacks for it, but if they get the Roche, it's absolutely worth it.
It's so wicked. No buyback. He committed his gold while chasing forward. They dove too deep. They just dove way too deep. Without a BKB up on that Sven, they have so many different ways to catch him. Like we mentioned, that magic damage too.
I feel like we've seen a few teams just underestimate the power to buyback.
Roshan has fallen
the
to the
Alliance
ring.
versus Enigma series. We
Immortality.
also sort of saw these moves from Alliance where they're going in, and then the buybacks. These teams at the top are very good at utilizing them to make sure that any sort of, oh, hey, we can dive this. You've got to be careful, otherwise you will fall flat on your face.
Especially when it's around a Roshan timing. You have to be so careful how you play with those dives when it is around Rosh, because now you're in a real rough spot. You have a less than 1k gold lead. You probably think that you're in your position after that last fight versus an Aegis Cheese now of an AM who already had a fantastic game on the AM.
Dire's middle tower
This
is
has
under
now
attack.
gone quite in favor of Secret now in these next few moments, as they're going to just be able to assert a lot of dominance with this anti-mage. And
Dire's
Mach is
top
actually not
tower
going for the
is under
basher. I think he
attack.
realized how hard he was getting hit when he tried to stand toe-to-toe with both the Lone Druid and the Sven. Just itemized for armor, as the physical damage is the only thing he has to worry about at the
Double
moment.
damage.
With the charging straight back out. See what sort of a catch they can find, though. It's hard, though. Secret keeping to the side. Mickey queuing up that silver edge, so it's got an additional way of sneaking in, breaking the anti-mage and the Viper.
No reason to not build it, right? You have Echo Saber anyway. Might as well save, get yourself a nice slot there. Secret, though, DD at the ready. Got everything ready to look for some type of frag. See if they can catch some hero. And Koikfus continuing to look extremely fragile every time they can't find him.
Hiding right behind that tier 2, though, Liquid.
Yeah.
A little tricky for Secret to get them initially.
Deep ward's getting placed down.
Yeah, just Secret getting all 3 lanes onto Liquid's half of the map. Trying to force Liquid to show themselves that they do, as I say, stay hidden in the fog. All 5 of Liquid off the map. Quakefor will start to show mid with the bear.
Matu starts forcing in that bottom wave, so if there is a fight that starts getting
Radiant
picked toward
are
mid, look at
scanning.
this, he's already ready for the racks.
You're going to have to make some quick decisions if you're Liquid. Who's
Box
going
is
back to
pinging.
defend? Who's taking the
Dire's
fight?
bottom barracks are
Foxy's
under
already
attack.
starting to ping it. They've got the glyph available. It's starting to drop. Just the one reaction instantly. Now they're going to shift their way toward mid. Their lanes are in a good position on Secret, so they can move from lane to lane. And it looks like Puppy's going to be the one that pushes in that top one as well to try to split Liquid up.
I mean, if you're Liquid, how do you make an aggressive play against this sort of control and pressure that Secret are applying?
You have to try to catch the heroes that are not anti-mage. Isolate the anti-mage, catch these heroes that are in the back lines, but it's been tough. This could be an opportunity though. Mickey, he's looking for Puppy when he's doing the split push. We'll be able to find him.
It
Sticking
is
in with the
no
grab.
great.
So that's a bit of a start to an open that, and that is a dead puck for 90
A long
seconds. So
time.
a good window now for Liquid to make these aggressive moves, knowing that they have the numbers here. 5 versus 4. They have to do something that whilst this puck's gone. This really is an opportunity for Liquid to find more, and we have it
They're
here.
smoking.
Straight away
Yep.
with the smoke. They've got to go right now.
Look at bottom though. Boxy is showing it. All of Secret's down here. They want to try to go for him.
Let's see if Boxy can live long enough for the backup to come in. TP's on its way. Zora lift up as well with telekinesis. Can they burst him down with a charge forward from Mickey? They can. They take down another. See if they can chase for more. Secret, they've now got to back out. There's 3 of them left. Able to TP away, but Zai's not going to be as fortunate. Insane with a stolen cookie, feeds it to the bear, jumps him in, and Liquid, they find the 3rd. Cleaning up the illusions there as well, Mickey, but this is what you got to see from Liquid. They realize they have to make something happen, and they do. They get themselves 3 kills.
Have to make the fast moves whenever you do find even any type of pickoff like that. So great moves from Liquid, good responses. Secret, a little crazy, them trying to go for Boxy there. As soon as they miss the initial stun, I feel like you just have to instantly get away. Stick around just a little bit long, and Liquid responds nicely. Now it's still some time that they can actually look to claim a tier 2. And this bear is starting to get kind of strong here. He has the Basher and the MKB up now, so he does have a decent amount of control if he's able
Radiant's
to get
middle
it on the
tower
AM.
is under attack.
We'll see Liquid. See how
Radiant
much they can charge in for this. I
structures
mean,
are
Mickey's got
fortified.
the ult ready to pop. He
Dire's
is
structures
very ready
are
to fight.
fortified.
Level 25 too.
Let's see what they're going to start doing here. They get the jump in box. They're going to lift up onto the Viper, but Viper just gets shredded. Niche
Radiant's
out.
middle tower
See what
has
they
fallen.
can do. Mickey did pop the God Strength for this. Again, definitely it feels more respect from Liquid this time round. Sure, Nisha is dead, but they expect him to have the buyback. So with him gone for a minute, they're not going to start running in, diving for more. They know that Secret, they will respond like they did at that fight attempt about 10 minutes ago on the top lane.
Yeah, good discipline. Very hard for Nisha to survive. I think now it's like he needs like an Aeon disc or something like that to try to protect himself, because he just gets blown up. Even with Ghost Scepter, there's no real decent play. Like you can't pop the Ghost Scepter before the stun because it gets dispelled. So
here comes the chase. If Stampede popped, Insania continue to be chased down by
Radiant's
Yasuo, but
top
now
tower
Yasuo's on
is
deep.
under
Look at
attack.
this, is into the stolen cookie. Jump forward from Mickey. He's going to try and fight back. Looks towards Boxy, but he cannot beat down the two of them because Disarmed has to blink back. Very, very cute little turnaround
Radiant's
there
top
from
tower is
Insania
under
with
attack.
the lift into Cookie. Liquid there, they really are keeping it cool. The pressure, as you can see, is absolutely on this. You have to be so focused when you're playing against this split of the anti-mage, and they're holding on to the game, Liquid. They're keeping themselves at an advantage now, 4K. And they're really starting to make it, so the secret, they've got to really think about how they make their plays.
yeah, Zai now bottom. Look at Mickey. He's already wrapping around onto Zai here. Zai might be able to get the kill here onto Insania.
He does get the kill. He's got the disarm. The Stampy's there. He's keeping Mickey on top of Zai. Zai can go down. She comes down onto the two of them as now Nisha starts to punch back off to the Mentor. Looking for Boxy. Boxy may just be left behind her or not. No, Quaifa comes is back. Secret giving some space for Boxy to continue to run. Steps into the trees, gets another boost on Mount Boxy. He's running, and now the exile. He's done. He's dead. He's gone. Matu is out of the game. He's spent up. He does not have buyback on his teammate.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See you later. See you later.
Radiant's
I think
bottom
he just
tower
That's a
has
dead
fallen.
anti-mage. No buyback.
If they know, they can just go for brute force. Hit this and start prompting. Start
Radiant's
letting them
bottom
know
tower
that you
is
might be
under
aware of them
attack.
not having buyback. They could look to actually pressure here, but they're being a little hesitant here because they don't know. There's still Viper buybacks, so probably still pretty hard for them
Radiant's
to just
middle
straightforward
tower
end it.
is
But
under attack.
huge fight for them getting those stuns.
Very nicely baited by Boxy.
Yeah.
Sure, he dies, but the way that he's drawing Secret's attention,
Radiant's
the call
middle
from
tower has
Tiger to
fallen.
pop the supernova. I mean, Matu, you saw he goes in with the BKB, doesn't actually start hitting the egg straight away, goes for the Boxy kill. Even if he went straight for the egg, probably wouldn't have had enough hits to take it down on his own. And he just gets caught underneath it all. The roots come out from the bear, and he just cannot fight.
Root, and I think one bash too, just bashed under the egg, and it was level 20 that Taiga had just hit, so Supernova plus a nice, beautiful Sunray just beaming out of it the entire time too, focusing on Matu.
And that's a 12K lead for Liquid.
Okay, now, wow. Some huge fights for them these last few moments, just being able to get these pickoffs. It all started with them catching the puck top and then making those quick move bottom and just constantly being fast with their movements.
And the sort of the tactics from Liquid really starting to show.
Absolutely exquisite.
And now, I mean, Koi is fully recovered after all these last few moments.
I mean, now a secret, the move that you've been trying to make those last few times with Matu out alone, just sort of the game plan change now because you are playing from sort of considerably behind as an overall team now.
I think they still probably have to look to do that same kind of stuff. I think they... Oh, like, that's what caused all that to happen. Right? What is it? Dangle? Who's dangling himself or whatever.
And
they got baited by the dangle. So they have to just be a little bit careful of who they want to go for with their focus fire. Maybe look for those backlines a little bit more when they do go for those fights. But it's just tough. It's getting hard now because of how much Liquid has gotten over those last few fights. All these heroes have gotten an extra item or two because of those last few one fights. Arcane plus spell on Mickey.
He's on the hunt, Puppy. He's out. Instant reactions there from the puck.
Radiant are scanning.
Look at these cooldowns.
Matu's going to start poking. Liquid's going to have to head back.
Dire's bottom barracks
Matu
are under attack.
on the base. See the TP's coming. And I'm going to pop the Stampede. Box is going to try and chase this down here.
Oh, Mick is going to try to cut him off. Look at this. He's darting all the way across the map.
He's got a TP.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Okay.
TPing out there from the tree. Only just in time, though. The kisses come out. Take down the Phoenix and maybe able to beat down onto the bear as well as he gets slowed up. They'll find it. Quaifa. He needs help. Insania with the Stolen Blink jumps in, gets the lead in onto Nisha's. Mickey goes forward. He's trying to fight back against the Sven. He's looking towards Mickey, has to blink away. That Mickey just doing 2 attacks. The man just
Monster kill!
Jump over one small to Yapzor. And a kill for Mickey. The fifth pushes back Zai into the reaches of the Sven as Mickey flips the triple and roaches up. Liquid into the pit. Nisha out for 90 with that buyback. Free roach out for Liquid.
Yep, and even though Tiger buys, immediately buys back, he's back into the fight. Nisha.
Roshan has fallen to the
Another
down.
one fight for Liquid, the way they're able to set up. Nisha's hero has just completely fallen off in these last few moments. Mickey knows, I click stun on you, you have no way to play around it. Even though he did, like we mentioned, Nisha bought Ghost Set to deal with Sven, but Stormhammer Dispel, like you can't actually play around it because you're dead in one stun. It's very tough to actually do. And yeah, now Liquid, they've got a timing window here where they could look to pressure in that mid. They've got their lanes in a okay position.
Radiant's middle
Just try
barracks
for it
are
here.
under
He's
attack.
not going to get it. Sania's out of there. They're taking this mid-racks.
Radiant's top
No
tower
defensive
is under
from
attack.
Secret.
Radiant's middle
The
barracks
mid-racks
has
are
fallen.
taken.
Radiant's middle barracks
Liquid
has fallen.
have just done an excellent job in this second half of the game.
Radiant's top
outplaying
tower
Secret.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Puppy trying his best to do the split push. He gets grabbed by
Radiant's bottom
Sania.
tower is under attack.
Mickey's actually
That is what you sound like!
Now they're gonna get chased though.
They are Zai.
See if we
Looking
can get
lead
out.
in, looking towards Boxy. Matu, who's you want to go for? He's going to try. Already Liquid, they've split up in a way that Matu not quite able to find the target. Liquid's going to get everyone out of there.
Good disengage.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Getting tough for Team Secret to actually find anything with the way Liquid is playing all together around each other.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That is what you sound
And
like!
there's time to get all these level 25s now built together. Koifa's game, like we said, had been recovered quite a bit ago. Now has hit level 25. Much stronger threshold for him.
Very hard for Secret to
That
really
is what
fight
you
to the
sound like.
5v5 right now.
Yeah. Now it's gotten just so much more difficult. I think they were more around that mid-game peak timing, right? With at least the first four heroes that they have. The Puck, the Earth Spirit, Viper, and Snapfire, very strong in that early game, but once they start getting collapsed on, the game has definitely gotten so much harder. Taiga now with that refresher, two on top. Another level 25 also for Liquid.
Dire's
Game not
top
getting
tower
easier for
is under
Secret.
attack. Dire are scanning.
Let's see if they can catch any of Secret heroes. Two of them starting to head out. Zai's already away. This
Dire's
scan
top tower has
didn't
fallen.
quite catch onto Puppy. And Puppy also able to TP out in time. Won't find any catches here. Puppy also having the agony is now complete. As the
All right. Pretty good pickup there. Very strong versus these heroes. Sven still has ways to play around it, sure, but definitely a good pickup there for them. Still hard fights. Very tough fights for them to go through these very tanky heroes now that the AM can't actually just jump Abyssal kill because he went for that AC for more the defensive aspect. Now he's getting close to the Abyssal though.
He's just going to take a bit of damage back to himself when he's hitting with that 25 on the center.
Yeah.
Leaving
Oh, but Boxy showing very far forward. They have to bring it down. They commit everything. They
That
do.
is what you sound like!
I mean, fair play, Boxy. He's tanky. He was.
That is what you
Just
sound
wasn't
like!
quite tanky enough to be making plays that far out on his own.
Some time now without a Centaur. 90 seconds. They still have Aegis though during the entirety of.
That's exact.
But some time for them to finish up their items, finish up in particular Matu's Abyssal, and probably still have close to buyback afterwards. Abyssal changes the whole dynamic of Anti-Mage, because that's where you can actually look to jump into the back lines and just kill heroes before the fight starts. So let's see if that is something that they're going to try to do while the Centaur is dead. They are smoked up. Coil should be coming back up pretty soon. About 10 seconds. And
Radiant
Liquid, they should
are
know.
scanning.
Yeah, they know something's up. They should definitely just sit in the base and wait for this time.
Playing very defensive.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Here I am.
And it's a stolen coil as well. Not only just the coil,
He's got an ag.
Ag's coil.
Yeah.
Because Rubik has his own.
All right, Insania. He's gonna have a
Oof.
lovely time with that one. Already having a great
Dire's
game.
middle
He's saying
tower
2,
is
3,
under attack.
23 on this Rubik.
That's a tough one. Matu cannot play around that easily at all. Even with his BKB, like if he gets caught in the coil, he's very likely to just die.
That's That's going to cause some huge issues in the next fight. To the point where Matu, he's probably top of this list now, is to get on that Rubik, make sure that he's not able to get his spells.
Silence.
A big steal and a big play there, right? Even just these small things, illusion escape bait, right? The little things in Dota that can really change the tide, change things a lot. Everyone's getting close to 25 on the side of Liquid. Secret not quite in the same boat by any means. Puppy's actually the second highest level on the team. Standard Puppy.
Yeah, with the way that he's been splitting out these lanes, he's
the only one who can.
Yeah.
He's got the elusive plays to be able to. The other heroes are just very immobile, so if they try to split push, they'll just die. I think Box now has a full hex, right? He's about to if he sells that wand.
I mean, just look at the kills as well. I mean, the way that's gone for Liquid with regards to the kills, right? You have your carry, 20 kills, 1 on 5. Everybody else, you know, this is the dream team for a carry Sven. They've let him, or he's just been there to get them. He's got all the kills.
Yep.
Now this is a very happy place for Mickey.
Druid too. Although, like we said, Koikvo was having a bit of a rough one. Fully recovered, and they continue to scale very, very hard with these cores, and even their support. Like, look at that. Like, Phoenix and Rubik are farming like beasts. Phoenix continues to get stronger and stronger. See what Secret does here. These fights look like they're going to be very difficult for them.
Trying to catch them off guard with the smoke.
They're kind of split at the moment.
Going for this
Dire are scanning.
turn of the outpost.
Mickey.
He's going to show. And he's keeping it cool. Will now show, but smoke coming to an end. Secret have already started to back off. Just unable to find that catch that they'd hoped for. At least, you know, I mean, they get the outpost, but it's going to fall back into the hands of Liquid easily before this 50-minute mark.
Yeah. Liquid now all together. There's a bit of a scary moment there for when Secret had smoke, because they were but Secret couldn't find anybody there. They're gonna see Puppy there for a second if they want to try to commit. He does have Aeon Disc as well as the Magic Lamp though, so 2 different little ways to bail himself out if he does get gone on. And how much longer do we have on the Rubik Steel? I think that's kind of something that Secret's really wary of. Yeah,
There's still a decent amount.
Still a decent chunk of time on it.
Yeah, Secret going to be very aware of fighting whilst that's still there for Insania.
I mean, I don't know how long it lasts. That's the one thing. Because with Arcane Supremacy, coil already lasts what? It's like 7 seconds with that fixer or so. So it's going to be like 10 seconds of a coil where you're just leashed as an anti-mage. 10 seconds of a coil is insane. So definitely got to be very careful.
Oh, Liquid's starting to push up. Getting a bit more aggressive
Radiant's
as it comes to
bottom
the end
tower
of this.
is under attack.
Timing where Insania has the coil.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
See what Secret's going to do about him, and quite far. The BKB
Radiant
barrier
structures
it's
are
taken.
fortified.
Drags pretty quick. They're allowed to use the fortification. Slows down Liquid a little bit. Liquid now knowing that Secret will have everybody here ready to fight. And Matu going the only way that he really can run. Jumping bottom lane, they get them jumping onto Nisha. Nisha's been hexed, they're able to force him to the side.
Very defensive positioning.
Aggressive for the backline, and he's gone first. He's dead. He's out of the game. He does.
Radiant's
Aggressive
bottom
move from Matu. The mid-game. He's done it. He popped the Satanic, though he's turning. He's going to be able to start laughing. There comes the end. Matu, they're turning Matu. He fought back for this. Again, Matu, dead and gone. He's out of this one for 2 minutes of Liquid. They should be able to resume this cleanup or at least finish off this bottom rank. The melee rank starting the game. Driving in once more with the start onto Yapso.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Who is he? He's going to live. Nisha goes down. Nisha pipes back. Liquid poking a little close to the fountain now. See if Secret can punish this. Liquid
Radiant's
focusing
bottom
back towards the
barracks
objectives.
has
Nisha's trying to stack up the poison. Unboxing Big K. He's back in. Charges the again. The cookie trying to save Nisha, keeping half the Big K.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dangerously close to off the fountain here, Liquid. They may need to slow down a little bit. Jesus Pop will heal Mickey back up at the
Dire's top
It is
tower
slowing
is
down.
under attack.
The hex of the puppy Mickey charges
Radiant's
on
middle
Matu.
tower is under attack.
Towards the fountain.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And mid lane, quite fast. He's just finishing it off.
Team
GG
Liquid
takes the
victory.
GG is called. Right here with this 51-minute victory against Team Secret. And they look pretty darn good doing it. It was a close start to the match.
It just doesn't feel that great. Also, Team Liquid is one of the teams, probably the team that does best at stacking the jungle. They're also one of the few teams that, you know, play Rubik as position 5, who is extremely farmed. Solo is the one that comes to my mind. Like none of the other teams, I don't believe they play Rubik.
Nuke. And it's like, oh, okay, just a generic stun.